Aimee, and I want to make a video on getting ready for a crop. I've been really researching and watching some videos on getting ready because I usually throw things together at the last minute and then I'm not really prepared. So I really am prepared this time, and I want to show you not only what I'm bringing, but how I'm going to pack it, and a new thing for me. I've never been one to use sketches, but I do have a 4-hour crop on Friday night, which I'm going to see how many layouts, 12 by 12 layouts I can crank out. So I've got plans for maybe about 6 or 7. And I'm hoping to get more done than that, but we'll see. So let me take you to my pile on the floor and show you what I've got. So I hope you're not too dizzy here, but I've got some Ziploc baggies. If you take a look, I've got all my tools. I've got well, it doesn't look like that much, but those are my layouts in those envelopes. And there's my big cropping tote and my little desk tote. Now what's nice about the desk tote is they give you a list of supplies. I'm going to switch here to this paper. This is a list of supplies which I'll put in the smaller tote. And so those will always be on hand. I am taking 5 classes, and let me show you those. I'm going to take 3 on Friday. Well, I guess it's kind of small, but actually I'm going to take 3 on Friday and 2 on Saturday, and that's it. I hope to get to the vendor fair. Well, I know I'll get to the vendor fair because I usually spend quite a bit of time in there. So let me come back to you after I've packed this stuff up. Okay, be right back. Okay, back again. I'm all packed. My big bag is behind these 12 by 12 envelopes, and I'm not sure who makes these. Maybe Memory Keepers, but I wanted to share how I plan my layouts. And like I said, I'm not a sketch person. I usually just freehand it, and I really like layouts with one photo, but I decided to get the most use out of my time, and I found this website. Let's see, it is Scrapbook Generation, scrapbookgeneration.com, and what it has is not only the layout, but how you can change it for variations, and all the pattern paper is color coded, and it shows what measurements, like how to cut them up. This one's a pretty easy one, and variations on it. So I pre-cut all my paper. I decided on what I wanted to bring. This is for a two-page spread layout of my granddaughter's first birthday party. So I've got the photos in there, the pieces already cut, the letter stickers, some embellishments, and the thickers that I want to use. So I've got, that's 2 layouts. In this one I've got 1 layout all planned. This one I've got 1 or 2, I believe. Got the buttons down there. So I probably have about 7 layouts, and if I have time I'll get a couple together. I also have what's also would work just as well for these is the big 12 by 13 inch Ziploc bags, which I have. So I thought I'd give this a try. Since I have 4 hours on Friday night, I think I can just zip through one after another, which would be great. In this little notebook I have some Post-its. I really had to plan out my time because between my classes. I've got 2 on Friday, and then the 4-hour crop, and then 3 on Saturday. I really had to plan out my time, when I had breaks, when I was going to go to the vendor fair, and because I hate rushing around. So and I also added a little list of things I need to get. I'm really low on 12 by 12 solid cardstock, so that's one of my goals, is to get some plain solid cardstock. So let's go through the small bag quickly first. This is my desktop bag, and it's a nice size. I can just carry it over my arm, and it doesn't really fit over the shoulder, but that's okay. The outside pocket has black and brown ink and some inking tools. And then I've got my distressing tool here on a ring. I've got pen and actually paper, Post-it and pencil. And on this side, some sandpaper and some extra bag, like trash bag. And that's it for the outside. The inside, I have everything that was on that paper, and then maybe a little bit more. I got my trimmer, my Tim Holtz ruler, baby wipes. I've got back here, I'll stand up, my corner rounder and my Big Bite, my wet adhesives, my acrylic block, some more stamp applicators, my pop dots and foam squares, my small adhesives, my I told you acrylic blocks already. And then on this side is all my tools, my basic gray file kit, my Tim Holtz scissors, my piercing mat, my cutter bee, hole punches, let's see, bone folder, all my journaling pens, stapler. So that's pretty much it for that. So that should hold everything. Maybe empty a spot for a drink or something while I'm working. Now for the big tote, I'll go to the I try not to put too much on the outer pockets. Look at how dirty it is. Because I tend to forget on the outside. But let's see, I don't have anything on this outside. The other side, I do have some spare inks down in that pocket. I hope I don't forget about those. And this is a big zippered pocket, which the flap comes down, and I have my heat gun fully loaded, and my glue gun, my heat tool, my brayer, and then down here I've got some ribbons, some flower stamens, some bling, some seam binding in white, or eggshell actually, so I can color it if I want to, and a bag of versatile flowers that I can add. So that's it for the... You can't put anything thick here because it folds down, but I have some of these Ditto masking sheets. They're cute. They're like 4 by 4 inch. And then I'll open the other flap and take you inside. This is all for pens or markers, and I never use that. I haven't really needed that much in the way of markers or pens, and I don't want to bring my Copics. So inside, starting at the back, this is the space for my layouts. And this has Velcro dividers in it, so you can arrange the inside however you like. But this space here is going to be for those layouts. And then over here is my craft mat, my paper towels, my ATG, my cutting craft mat, my Making Memories cutting system, which is right in this baggie, and down there. Oh, down there is some Lindy's, which you can't really see, but I just picked out like 5 or 6 colors. And this is my camera bag. I have all my extra cords and my my power cord for my laptop, because I will want to upload videos at night if I have time. And then in this front pocket, I've got my spare roll adhesive and red line tape. I've got, for misting, I've got these coffee filters and some gloves. I don't know if I'm going to need those. I've got my stamp and scrub here, and I've got about 4 Martha Stewart punches at the bottom. Here I have a jar, because I like to set my glue gun in a jar as I'm working when it's used, because I can't stand those little stands that come with them. And in here I just have Tim Holtz tape, some daubers, let's see, white acrylic paint, tweezers. Down there is some more ink, and that is it. I can't believe that's everything. So I hope to keep you posted. I would like to share a little bit of my day and also my finished projects, not only my own layouts, but the projects that I do for classes. So I am looking forward to this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.